Winfrey and other Americans who have made a difference. The Horatio Algier Awards, NBC Sunday, June 27th.
When the occasion becomes special, you can make it more special with flowers from Encarnacion Bechavez. Encarnacion Bechavez. When you want to show how much you really care.
Encarnacion Bechavez is a flower shop located in Manila, Philippines. In the 90s, they produced a memorable commercial that aired locally on ABC5, which became infamous for unintentionally frightening viewers. Despite its impact, no copies of the commercial have surfaced online, and it is now considered lost. The commercial begins with a close-up of red roses against a dark background, set to Enya's Shepherd Moons playing. A little girl in a white dress is seen hugging her mother, followed by a display of 3 bouquets. The scene then shifts to a couple with the woman holding a bouquet from her partner, as a voiceover states, "When you care enough to send the best." This transitions to a shot of a lilac bouquet, moving to the right, accompanied by the voiceover, "Say it with flowers from Encarnacion Bechavez." The Encarnacion Bechavez logo appears in Alex brush font, and the ad fades through 2 more floral scenes with the logo subtly highlighted. The commercial then returns to the red roses before fading into a final scene featuring a woman, possibly dressed in red, white, or black, facing away from the camera. She turns to eerily smile at the camera, her hair wildly disheveled, while holding roses up to her face, partially obscuring it. The camera lingers on her face before fading to the shop's logo and the addresses of its 3 branches. Some believe the woman was portrayed by Filipino actress Sita Astles, though this has not been confirmed. It is widely agreed that her scene was far more unsettling than necessary for promoting flowers. There was no organized search effort for the commercial until recently. The earliest known mention of it dates back to April 2000 on Pinoy Exchange, where users discussed it in various threads over the years. In 2018, interest in the commercial was revived when it became a hot topic in the newly formed Spooky Advertisements group, a community focused on eerie Filipino commercials. Several people reached out to the Encarnacion Bechavez Facebook page, but received no response. Some members of the Lost Commercials Foundation discovered that Encarnacion Bechavez had a sister company called Manila Blooms, now known as Paraiso Flowers, thanks to a text on their 2001 website. However, after these discoveries, the search effort dwindled. The general consensus is that the commercial aired from the 1990s to the early 2000s, specifically from 1993 until 2005, primarily on the TV channel ABC5. On July 27, 2022, a member of the Spooky Advertisement group claimed to have access to a VHS tape containing the commercial recorded by her uncle back in the day. However, due to family issues, it is unclear if she will be able to retrieve it. The tape is said to contain other Philippine TV footage. As of now, there has been no update, and the commercial remains lost.
September 25th, 2000.
Groupie was rock musician Marilyn Manson's first attempt at making a short film. The short was shot in one night between 1996 and 1998 at an actual house party that Manson was hosting, and involved a stooge actress portraying a young groupie being made to do more and more perverse and disturbing things in front of Manson's unknowing guests. The film begins with a graphic scene where Manson is depicted performing oral sex on bandmate Twiggy through a condom, prior to the arrival of the groupie. Once she arrives, the situation takes a darker turn. The groupie is coerced into drinking bandmate Stephen Beer's urine from a wine glass. She eventually agrees, but only after convincing Manson to do so as well. The exact details of the rest of the short film are unclear, though it has been rumored that the groupie is eventually tied up, Manson pulling out a gun, a fight ensues, and blood is shed. Guests who were present during the filming reportedly left the experience deeply shaken, uncertain whether the events they witnessed were real or staged. It's been suggested that the film includes a mix of both genuine and staged moments. Only 3 people are confirmed to have seen the entire short, Manson, comedian Andy Dick, and Manson's former manager Tony Ciula. On a 2002 episode of Dinner for Five, after viewing the film, Tony Ciula urged Manson to keep it hidden, fearing that its release could land Manson in jail or ruin his career. Manson largely complied, releasing only a brief segment at the end of his 1998 live video album Dead to the World. This segment features a distressed woman, tied up and either obscured or out of frame, screaming as Manson torments her, forcing her to recite, "Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so." Beyond these few clips, Groupie has remained tightly sealed. Manson hinted that it would be released on October 20th, 2016, as part of the Antichrist Superstar 20th Anniversary box set. However, despite the date passing, the box set has yet to be released, and the fate of the short film remains unknown. Charlie the Steak was an iOS game developed and published by Sebastian Haddel in 2013. Designed as a stress reliever, the game allowed players to torture an anthropomorphic steak named Charlie. The game featured 4 modes of torture: well done, medium, rare, and raw, with well done being the least violent and raw being the most gruesome. The game was eventually delisted from the App Store, with many speculating that the removal was due to its graphic and aggressive content. It gained popularity in early 2024, with the absurd concept, campy style, and unconventional gameplay. Despite its growing notoriety on social media platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok, no IPA files of the game surfaced for years. Some users claim to have fan-made ports for Android, but no official APK was ever released since the game was never launched on Android devices by its developer, Dynamic Dust. Although several review videos of the game were still available on YouTube, the actual game remained lost. Interest in Charlie the Steak spiked when developer Sebastian Haddel acknowledged the search efforts on Reddit, revealing that a re-release could be possible. He mentioned that he was looking into updating the source code to meet current App Store guidelines. On August 2, 2024, an Internet Archive user named Dipper Gaming found the files and uploaded the game to the archive.org site. Just 2 days later, on August 4, 2024, Sebastian Haddel officially re-released the game on the App Store due to its renewed popularity. As of this video, the game is found and only available in the United States. On August 19, 2021, a 15-year-old named Hugo Jackson live-streamed himself on Twitch, attempting a knife attack at Kelleberg School in Eslöv, Sweden. During the stream, Hugo spent most of the time stabbing various objects around the school. Rumors circulated that the students were largely unfazed by his actions. He eventually managed to injure one teacher before being arrested. The incident received minimal news coverage, likely due to the absence of casualties. The stream, which had only 4 viewers, was swiftly deleted, making it unlikely that any footage will ever be released apart from this screenshot. Rick and Morty is an animated adult sitcom created by Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon, currently airing on Adult Swim, the Cartoon Network's programming block. Shortly after the show's debut, Subway approached Justin Roiland to create a series of 4 commercials featuring the show's main characters, Rick Sanchez and Morty Smith. In these ads, Rick and Morty declared themselves the new Jared, a reference to Subway's then spokesperson Jared Fogle, before promoting Subway's products. However, just before the commercials were set to premiere, Jared Fogle was arrested on July 7, 2015, and charged with sex tourism and possession of CP. In response to the scandal, Subway swiftly cut ties with Fogle and canceled the commercials. The only known copies of the commercials are held by Justin Roiland, who has stated that he is legally prohibited from releasing them due to threats from Subway. However, he revealed that he saved the commercials on 8 different thumb drives and hid them in various locations. Roiland claims that he still checks these spots to see if the drives remain undiscovered. So far, half of the drives have reportedly been found by an unknown person. As of now, the 4 commercials remain unreleased.
Get I think this was it. I had
Around 2006, a video titled LOL Superman reportedly began circulating on video sharing websites. The video, captured from the ground near the Twin Towers during the 9/11 attacks, featured disturbing footage of people jumping from the buildings and hitting the ground at high speeds, as well as the aftermath of these tragic events. Intended as a shock video, it was widely reposted across the internet, but eventually disappeared, likely due to removal by video sharing platforms. In 2015, an anonymous user on 4chan's paranormal board recounted watching the video during YouTube's early days. They claimed that the channel hosting the video was quickly disabled, and the comments were overwhelmingly negative. Despite extensive searching, the user was unable to locate the video again. On July 30th, 2022, a Reddit user named The Sketchy Dude posted on the Lost Media subreddit, seeking more information about the video. The post sparked renewed interest, and many Redditors came forward with their own experiences. One user claimed to have seen the video on Ogrish, a shock site, while another mentioned a website ending in 666. A supposed screenshot from the video surfaced but was quickly debunked when another user, G-Tunes Animation, identified it as footage from a tourist's visit to the World Trade Center on June 10, 2001. In October 2022, Redditors contacted the 9/11 Museum in New York, asking if they possessed the LOL Superman video. In their response, the museum did not deny having such footage, but stated that they could not share or license it. A month later, another Reddit user claimed to have submitted a Freedom of Information Act request to the FBI, seeking the video. The request was denied, with the FBI stating that the footage was part of an ongoing criminal investigation, suggesting that the FBI does indeed hold the footage. Given these developments, it seems unlikely that the LOL Superman video will resurface from any government organization or department, and it may never be publicly released.